sure there's no gaps between the balls. He wants the tightest rack possible. There's a handshake between Ceasar and Chris there. Just before Chris breaks off. Mutual respect from both players. So here we are, guys, into the deciding frame. Chris Melling to break. Oh wow. He's not made a ball. I don't think he can quite believe he's not made a ball, but he has not made a ball. Everyone can agree, guys, what match we've been trekked to today. Ceasar putting up an unbelievable fight against one of the greatest of all time. Don't think this match deserves a loser, but there will be one after this frame. 7,500 of you tuned in to watch the final frame of this match. Eight ball here is Ceasar's biggest issue. It does go to the top left if he can play short side position. Or he can also try and play the yellow that's closest to the 8 ball off the 8 ball into the corner, and that will open up as well. Will Ceasar just choose to land straight on his last yellow to the top right and play a simple run-through shot? The key would be to make sure you land straight on that ball. Oh, he's going to the top. Oh wow. Just caught the near jaw.
Microphone check. Welcome to what looks like every change that's happened could be pretty much the biggest match that there can be on the African continent when Aden, Josephnrace of South Africa and Ceasar Chandigar of Uganda face off. The entire African group fraternity catches a cold. This is the 7th edition of many matches between Aden and Ceasar. Many of them have been happening post big competitions, and this one will not be any different. Today the race has been shortened from the normal 21 to 17. They are racing to 17 for $4,000 US. Welcome to China Pub and Grill. We are opposite Prestige Plaza alongside Ngong Road in Nairobi, the capital city of the East African country of Kenya. To present you the audio of these videos, my name is Simon Peter Cheve. This audio feed as well as the video are on about 5 different platforms. My own socials, Break and Finish Live Facebook as well as Break and Finish Live YouTube. The audio and video is also on 2 Pixels Photography Facebook and I think YouTube. The audio and video is as well on Channel Club Facebook and YouTube. Aden 3 and Ceasar 3. Now, on a very cold evening here in Nairobi, today is Monday, 18th August 2025. The initial reason as to why these players are in this country of Kenya was to partake in a Super 16-man competition that was organized and fully sponsored by Chandigar Pub and Grill. That comp was won by Aden, South African compatriot Terry, who defeated Ceasar in the final. But this final was 8th. Aden's team and Ceasar's team, the 88th. We have an element to have this match, which will be the 7th edition of many matches. They are faced up in matches way more than 15, but in terms of many matches, this one should be the 7th, and with Ceasar having a very good head-to-head performance statistical discrepancy against Aden. Aden has defeated Ceasar the last time that they faced off and the first time that they faced off in South Africa and Uganda respectively. And I'm speaking of many matches outside of those two. There are 4 different times in between that were won and in quick succession by Ceasar. The first match between them was played in 2023 in Kampala by 21 frames to 20. Aden won after winning the last 5 frames all in a row. Ceasar had to follow Aden up all the way to Nairobi in China Pub and Grill here where we are. That match was won by Ceasar by 21 frames to 20. He also won the last 4 frames all in a row. The first edition of the Grand China Open Championship was played later that year in 2023 on the organizing committee. They organized $4,000 money match again between Aden, again and Ceasar. Again Ceasar won, again with 21 frames to 20, again here at China Pub and Grill. That was the first time that the trilogy between the two was concluded. Then very late on in the year, the African Championships were organized in Johannesburg, South Africa. After the event, and there was a man match between the two, again for $4,000 again between Aden and Ceasar, again won by Ceasar by 21 frames to 18 at Flames Pub and Grill in Johannesburg. Yes, last year in Lusaka, in Zambia, after the Billiards Cafe double elimination competition, which was won by Aden. There was a match between the two, a man match ended by 21 frames to 15. Ceasar defeating Aden. Those were the 4 consecutive victories for Ceasar against Aden. Be reminded that in that home, Ceasar was defeated by Aden in the tournament itself. The last time they faced off in a match was again in Johannesburg, again in South Africa, when Ceasar toured South Africa playing many matches and comps with the better of South African players as the money match was won by 21 frames to 10 by Aden. This time winning outright and winning a very big match. There are other times when these two players are faced off in tournaments. For instance, the Queen's Sports Club, the elimination competition that was won by Aden earlier this year, and the same time was the first season, racing 11, Aden winning by 11 frames to 8. Among a few others, in fact, when they first up in competitions, Aden has had some big advantage, and Ceasar having an advantage in many matches that it was cancelled recently when they faced off in a Super 16-man cup that was organized at Q Masters in Tanzania. They faced off in the quarterfinals, so the semi-finals. Ceasar won by 7 frames to 4. And then in the main event itself, the Q International Carnival edition, they faced off in the round of 16. Again, Ceasar won. If there is one player that has had very good statistics in terms of head-to-head against Aden, that player is Ceasar. Now the two were not exactly very happy according to results that happened in matches involving them for different reasons in the last week or so. They both traveled to Tanzania to participate at the Q Masters International Pool Carnival. Ceasar performing, I would say, very well, winning the 16-man comp and then coming second in the main event itself. The following day, maybe the following 2 days, Aden won a money match against Kelvin at the same event before the two travels to Kenya. Ceasar went to Zanzibar first as part of his privilege for reaching the final. Then here, the competition, the main event was won by Jerry. He defeated both to win the competition. But there is unfinished business between Aden and Ceasar. These players are facing off at Chandigar and Europe for the 3rd time now, and the first 2 have all been won by Ceasar. He does represent his country, Uganda, his club, Upper Waterpool Club, and his management team, the Advanced Talent Agency. Aden represents his country, South Africa. His management team should claims I need to be corrected, and groups like they call it TJL, the Joseph Legacy. They say he's one player that deserves a very big legacy in the African continent, and I do agree with them 100%. And the two, without a shadow of doubt, are 2 of the greatest African players ever to play pool. One player that has come to challenge Aden's dominance of the sport on the African continent is Ceasar, and has done it pretty effectively. As for Ceasar, he's a guy that is on fire, although people are judging him for the events that he has been losing. I will give you this funny statistic that over the space of the last 1 month, he has participated in 6 tournaments and has reached final on 5, and that is in 5 different countries on 2 different continents, and has won 3 of them. The 3 include the small weekly comp in Uganda, then the 16-man comp at Q Masters, then the Commonwealth Halo Championships, and has lost 2 other finals. That's the one yesterday against Jerry here, and the one against Roy exactly 7 days ago. As for Aden, before setting off for Tanzania, he won a relatively big double-leg competition, taking positions number 1 and 2 Tanzania was not all that successful for him besides the money match against Kelvin, and he is now in Kenya, and so far it has not been successful whatsoever, not in the prize bracket, despite him being one of the tournament favorites, losing out in both of his lives, respectively. To the eventual winner, Jerry. Now Aden is equalizing after 8 frames of play. It is Aden 4 and Ceasar 4. Welcome to Break and Finish Live Facebook, the channel program Facebook, the channel program YouTube, Pixels Photography Facebook, and YouTube where this audio is being shared. Thank you for watching. Keep liking the video. Keep loving these players. Keep loving this sport, and keep supporting us as streamers. Aden 4 and Ceasar 4.
I emphasize that I have a nine from Sajanga Yakwagala. Goyagala Muleke. Goyagala Kumutima, Golian to your Fida or your Muleke. Kuboyagana,
What looks like a by the ghost as Aden is called. In terms of food, they call South African as the ghost nation. South African people identify with his name, their nicknames. Ghost nation, I don't even know what the nation means. I'm kidding, with due respect. Nominated to go to the Euros, the Reds are only 4, and all positions very well like this wasn't in position to put either of them easily. Let's see how this kind of dominating the city. The ball has moved a bit further than he would have wanted, but can still recover. It can put the ball to the center back on the left, which he does. Maintaining keyboard, but now the ball at the corner of the bottom right. He will have to have a little bit of right in the keyboard that has been responsible for putting it more to a bit of rightwards, like that. More position. Well, it's a little bit tricky. For the post. And Aden. Yeah. In terms of what is happening, in terms of the mass sport and mass intimidate one very clarification part of the yellow. Because the right striker is most reports it is intended to take about on the other way. When you see that after the person was all the way leading, and I'm discovering that it's not. He did on one relatively good ball for Ceasar, the yellow, the red behind the yellow at the corner pocket, bottom left. That he'll be having in his mind as he maps out the pattern that could regain his lead after Aden, I will say, carelessly losing his pattern. He could probably be losing a friend. Ceasar will play the cue ball into the dead red, plays it into the dead red and plays it into space. Normally at that stage of the game, I say that the rest is a formality. He will not support the red, the diagonal to the corner protects top right, white ball being played in following the red all the way, because you want to support the second red to the corner protects now, top left. Aden knows that he has lost the frame. Before I will say that Ceasar has won it, I can say that Aden has lost it because of 2 unforced errors in the same frame. And after 9 frames of play, it is now Ceasar 5 and Aden 4. Thank you for watching. Sarah Aden, Betty Tabitha, bearded boyfriend, Kick 97 tracks porter on our different platforms. Every time that I will get a chance, I'll be trying to shout out to you. I never take it for granted that you use your precious time and precious data bundles to watch these streams, to support these players and support the streamers. It Title Norton, thank you for watching. You're asking why Eden is playing like he doesn't want to win. He wants to win. By the way, when these players reported, I asked Eden, it is your turn to fill the table. Please have some frames. He said, I don't fill the table. The first frame is for filling the table, and he's winning the first competitive frame in the match. He's that confident. Shout to Bill Mali, watching from Zambia. Thank you for watching. Mofai, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And Craig Chingosha, thank you for watching. Kalumba Saul, really Viva. Yazin Mpongo also must be watching from South Africa because of you have a singing which looks to be pronounced in Zulu dialect, unless I am wrong. From Mayadera, you're watching from the UK. David McCoyna with Q Pixels, thank you for watching. Billy Lucius, also welcome the stream, must be watching from somewhere in Harare. The action is coming to you live from Nairobi in Kenya. I'm very tempted to think that these guys may not have had the last of themselves even here. If I'm not in the English, will be leaving Kenya on Wednesday. That means he will be open for business, not just today but also tomorrow. I'm also made to learn that Jerry is already home. Probably Japan also. Caesar is coming from a country that is neighbors with Kenya, absolutely visa-free. He can stay here for as long as he wants. One thing that I have mastered about this young man from Uganda is that you get the best version of himself when he has a score to settle. He was visibly unhappy. Normally, even when he doesn't win competitions, which happens many times, he's always smiling. But yesterday he looked visibly disappointed in that victory. He wants to pour that frustration on Aden, and so far it is working out as he wins frame number 10. Caesar 6 on Aden 4. Race to 17 for 4,000 US dollars here at Mchana Pub and Grill, opposite Prestige Plaza, alongside Ngong, Nairobi City. Ceasar. He needs to make a ball towards the table. Thereafter, him needing to make a clearance and make a clearance by break and finish. The suspect yellow is the one that is touching the red near the area around the center pocket on the right. There is this tempting shot. Okay. I'm looking at Ceasar playing yellow into red. If the yellow ball crosses the center pocket on the right is portable. The other option of him trying to put it is if he moves the white to the top end of the table on the right, he could put it to the bottom end of the table on the left. So if he had the yellow towards the top end of the table on the left, putting it easier. Looks tricky. If he pulls it off, he probably loses the frame. He has not to lose the cue ball in the process. Yellow into red. And sinks in the yellow. And the frame should now be gone. By 3 frames, the scorpion leads against the ghost. Highly likely it could be extended to 4 frames. Because frame number 12 is as well heavily poised in favor of Ceasar. A little bit of tricky the position of the white in relation to both of the yellows. He may need to bounce it off 2 cushions on the top and then bottom right like that. And yes, in perfect space.
Hello. Yeah, that is the I
Guys, this is the kind of professionalism that never
Ceasar 8 and Aden 4.
Are you able to see that small part of the shoulder?
It's becoming too regular how Aden is playing irregularly, I have to say. He's not having his game, he's not having his pattern, he's making unforced errors, he's missing balls he's not supposed to miss. He's drawing Ceasar into the game, he's also drawing Ceasar's fans into the games. encouraging them to shout, and Caesar knows how to leave off noise of the fans. And Aden knows that after that miss, more likely than not, he's losing another frame, which will be a fifth all in a row. And when Caesar is queuing respectively well, Aden is not having his game on. I would think that he needs timeout as soon can be.
Thank you, Ceasar. Thank you so much.
That's very little backspin. He'll be rolling yellow to the center pocket on the right, the second yellow to the corner pocket bottom right, and the frame will as well be as old as on all it needs is a little bounce of the white off the cushion on the left, and he moves it all the way towards the middle of the table such that he can put black with the biggest is to the center pocket on the left, and increases his lead and comes at least a halfway stage of the number of frames he's supposed to win to take the money home. It is Caesar now 9 and Aden 4. A 3 minutes timeout for Aden. The stream will remain on. Live commentary will resume with the resumption of play.
you.